So the forecast has promised me 5 days with sunny and nice weather, and the grass is about as tall as up to my chest, so it's really about time to cut it. So today we are going to dry hay. So then we are at the second day, and the next thing we're going to do now is to turn the grass so that it can air out and dry a lot faster. If we just let it sag down to the ground, it will become really compact and it won't dry at all. So, and also probably you can see behind me, there is a lot of grass still standing, and that's because we really didn't manage to complete the mowing yesterday. And that's because something happened with the mower. Knives did not want to go. So first we are going to turn the grass, and then we are going to have a look at the mower and see if we can fix it and cut the rest of the grass. And also I do have another piece as well that I was supposed to cut yesterday, so we will also have a look at that. But first we will turn the grass and prioritize to finish the grass that we already have, because on Friday it's going to rain and today is Tuesday, so the clock is ticking. So then we have moved the mower over to the garage, and when I put the PTO in neutral, the engine started just fine and it ran just fine. And when we have it here, it's not really difficult to see what the problem is. Somehow the screw that are fastening the knives to the mechanism that is moving it have loosened and are stuck between the blade and the stationary parts, and so everything here is bent, and that is really not something that we need right now, as we are in the middle of the hay season. But we can't predict everything, so we just have to deal with it. And luckily I do have another set of knives, so if I want more hay than what we have mowed by now, then we just need to fix this. So let's do it. So I finally found the reason why the mower wouldn't start, And this is the reason. This screw probably have seen better days. Now I do not have another one of these. I don't know if this is any kind of standard or not. So I had to make one. And this screw has a different kind of thread spacing, but I think I can use it anyway because I do have a lock nut for it. And I think anyway that is better than just using a normal nut for this kind of screw, as there's so much movement in this. So the only thing left now is to put everything back together. today the hay is finally dry, and for those of you that wonder how I know that this is dry, it's because of the crackling sound that it makes, and also I can see and feel that it is dry. And that is just in time, because it is forecast as rain for this evening. And although it doesn't really look like that now, they have forecasted this rain all week, so I do believe that it's coming today. So now we just have to get it inside. So that got a little bit more excited than I would like. The weather just completely changed from 30 degrees Celsius and sun, and the temperature just dropped until 7 degrees Celsius, and wind, little rain in the air, and it was just, well, yeah. But we managed. We got it in just in time before we started to feel the first drops. So the video may got a bit thin in the end there, but that's because I just had to drop everything. I just had to get the hay inside. So how much hay did we get? Well, you can see behind me. For some, this may look like a lot, and for other, this would barely cover a days of use in the bigger farms. But for us, it's quite a bit. It's a bit more than we normally get on the first cut. And I say that because we normally cut the grass and make hay twice each year. So this is the first one, and a bit later in the summer we're going to cut it again. But then we cannot dry it on the ground as we did this time, because it's not dry enough outside. And so we do something called hashing, where we put the hay up on strings and dry them. And if that is something that you want to see, then follow us. And maybe push the subscribe button as well, then you will easier find our videos. So the only thing left for me now is to say bye and thank you for watching. I will see you on the next video.